I'm Andrew.
I'm Alyssa.
And this is Braggin's Adventures. Hey guys, I want to take a minute and talk about parking in Vegas right now. It's been a hot minute since we've been here. I used to come to Vegas at least once or twice a year growing up. My dad was in an industry where he would come out to conferences out here a lot, and my grandmother, that was what she chose to vacation, and she always wanted all of us with her. We used to stay at the Sahara. That was our hotel. They knew my grandmother there, and got to learn the whole family there. And even as an adult, going back decades later, the one valet girl, she was always so very kind to our family and so very kind to my grandmother. And she remembered me when I went back with my wife, who she had never met, decades later. She recognized Andrew and said, "Hi, Andrew, how have you been?" Gave me a big hug. This is all pre-COVID. Sahara, of course, has since closed down and reopened 100 times. She's not there anymore. But such a lovely place and a lovely experience. And I remember back in those days that you would just hand her $2, and that was valet. Valet was free. You just tipped the person. And I was the kind of person that tipped them when they parked it and tipped it when I picked up. So $4 maybe total, right? Parking in all the lots everywhere was free. Now parking's $15, $18, $25 to park for an hour and 1 minute. Most of them are giving away the first hour, but an hour and 1 minute, you're paying $15, and that's weekday rates. I think it's $20 or $25 on the weekends. And I was really upset about that. At first, I thought it was greed, pure greed. Then I thought maybe it's a post-COVID thing because they were shut down or they lost money during COVID, not people vacationing. So they're trying to make it up with these ludicrous parking fees. Valet's like $22, $28, whatever. And I talked to someone about it. And I want to make sure this information is out there because I don't want you coming in with the same notion that I came in with. Those parking fees are actually regulated, I guess, by the state or the county. And they go towards school funding. Public school funding. They buy computers and tablets and technology that kids can use to better their education. And I stopped being upset about paying for parking because that is a great use of my money. I am more than happy to fund a tablet for a kid so that he can have a better education than and I didn't have a bad education. I think my public school education is fantastic. But I remember Macintoshes were a pretty big deal. We have Macs in one of my classrooms. I remember it was like freshman year English, and that was like the coolest classroom on the entire campus. It was the only one with these, and we used a PowerPoint type program. I don't remember what Mac calls it, and this was back in the early 90s. But that was a cool classroom, and that was a big deal, and it was the worst computer on the planet. I mean, pixelated all day, right? So now here we are in 2022, and these kids can have these tablets and these high-tech computers and laptops and Chromebooks, and I am all for it. So when you come to Vegas and you see these outrageous parking rates, just pay them. They're going to a great cause. It's not going to the casinos. It's 100% taxed, and it goes straight back into the education of our future. And I'm okay with that. I'm on board with it. I'm not going to be mad about it anymore. When you go in, you still get your free drinks when you're gambling. There's plenty of free entertainment. So I'll pay $15, $18, $20, $25 to park. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Hey guys, it's Andrew. I didn't mean to interrupt your video, but I just wanted to take a moment to ask you to click that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you could, please do share these videos on social media. And by the way, we love chatting with you in the comments. Let us know what you liked or disliked down below, and let us know what you want to see in the future. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you on the next adventure.